We back with another one. Excuse me, man. Gotta get my couches in. They be coming in as soon as we moved in this townhome. But all right, so we back with it. More history. More history of what's going on. You know, just trying to see what's popping and what's happening. But all right, so here's the list with 13s. Excuse me, getting over this flu and this cold, but what colorway am I missing from the original set? Y'all can tell me in the comments below. A lot of people don't like them, but I got the altitudes in the back, but I ain't bring them. I ain't feel like they were worthy enough. Still good, but not for this. All right, so my recent history on 13. I can go ahead and tell you it was 04 and Christmas. I can definitely say that was a time to where Jordan had just retired, and you know everybody was still rocking a lot of J's, but J's was so limited to the point of where, like how it is now with shop drops and everything else, that didn't exist. So you know we had to stand in line. Some people had plugs. Some people had people at Foot Locker getting them early. I know I had a plug at Foot Locker because my mama, she used to talk to one of my best friends, and his aunt used to work at Foot Locker Foot Action, and she used to hold them for me. Because I remember the first time I got a pair of 13s was the week 13s, and they come out, I think in about 2 weeks or so, November 21st. But I didn't want those. So what she did was she's exchanged them for these. There was 2004 13 the breads. And so when I got those, man, it was lit. Because, I mean, I already had some 12s, but, you know, you in 6th, 7th grade, you know, you ain't paying for that. Your people paying for it. So I was like, shoot, man, you know, I was still rocking my 12s. I was doing decent. You know, I had forces and everything else, but 12s was the main thing. And then when these came, it started becoming, hey, we're going to get 2 or 3 a year. But then that started to change, and then it just started going from there. But this is the first ever 13 colorway that I ever had, was this one. So after that 2004 year just took off. And I had many variations, you know, of these throughout the years, but we'll get to all that. All right, so starting off, and y'all wonder why I got this DMP box. These were B grades, actually. No, I'm gonna keep it real with you. They were B grades, but I paid about $220. And you know, a B grade can go from a regular stitch mission to anything. It all depends on what it is or what's going on, but perfect shoe, man. Definitely could say I love this colorway. Specifically for that he got game period. I think Denzel Washington did a hell of a job with that Jill Shuttlesworth. But this is always going to be a classic colorway. You go back in your East Bay articles, you'll definitely see this one popping out, because this was the first 13 I ever seen. And this is right around the time of Christmas time, that type of thing. I was like, my cousin was like, hey, man, you got a new Jordan that coming out. So I looked at it, I was like, damn, what is them? And it was these. So, you know, it's all good. I mean, I had the 2013 version. Had this one, these still in great shape. I wore them today, actually. Had to go somewhere, but yeah, man. So they still working. They still in progress. So work with them. Now the Flints. Crazy story about these. I know these the 2020. I know these around the COVID. These are COVID babies. First pair of Flints I ever had was 2005. I could say that was the first time I ever bought a shoe on eBay. And I was in the 11th grade. If I do some editing, I'm going to dig up all these photos. But I was in 11th grade, and it was 2008 going to 2009. So, you know, Jordan was still having Jordan polos, Jordan shorts, jean shorts, a lot of stuff. So I was like, man, I need to get something different. And, you know, I had the countdown pack later on that year, that 11 and 12, but I just need something different to start the school year. And it came across these. Man, hey, I was blowing everybody out the water with these because nobody had them. And they was dead stock. They was fresh as hell. So these will always be something memorable because I paid $250. And I had one of them off eBay, but I did them off of a bid. Now see, now you just doing buy now, there ain't no bid. So, you know. But with these, man, still fresh. Ain't nothing going on too much. I think with that Angelus, man, we're gonna have to, do some stuff going on with it. But nothing too crazy. But I can definitely tell you that got a lot of memories with these as well. So if you ever come across an 05 pair, not really a fan of the 2010 pair, 11 pair, that no 3M, it's just colorway was garbage. But come across an 05 pair and it's decent, grab it. Telling you won't regret it. These, yeah, another story with these. College, first year, going to CCU, Coastal Carolina, go Chance. Cop these Christmas 2010. Good shoe, great shoe. Chicago will always be a good shoe. Love watching old footage of Mike and these as well. Everything good with these. I paid a crazy price for these that you wouldn't even imagine. I paid $180 for these. And I don't know who was smoking on to sit there and say, hey, we can let these go for that price. All right. So, and I mean brand new. So, these still in great condition, whatever the case may be. And I wear my shoes. I don't just let them sit. I wear my shoes. But I gave these to my uncle, man. And he sold them and I was pissed. I said, I'd never give him another Jordan again, man. But hey, it happens. So it's all good. All right, moving on to these. These are my favorite colorway ever. Me and my boys, back when we played AAU ball, we always talked about it was a debate between these and these. I remember a dude from Charleston, he was a coach. Man, he rocked these, man. One game I said, man, I don't know. I might be beat. But my boys always said, man, it's always these. But I can see why. And this is not the 2017 pair. This is 2013 pair. And I know I said I don't like this version, even with the no 3M, whatever the case may be. But I'm going to tell you, I'm glad I got these instead of 2017. Ironically, they were supposed to send me the 2017, but I don't think dude recognized the tag on the back, whoever gave it to him, whatever. But he sent me these and I was pissed because I was like, hey, this is not what I ordered, what I asked for. But when I thought about it and I looked at the shape of these compared to 2017, because they did a horrible job compared to the 17 bread to that one. This one looks like the OG. Seriously, with no banana, no nothing at the front. This one on the 17 looks damn horrible. It looks horrible. There's nothing great about that shoe. It just looks flat. It got banana toes sticking up. It doesn't work. All right? But these, man, these are my favorite 13 of all time. Nothing still wrong with it. Still intact. Haven't had any glue issues as far as detaching. This is almost a 10-year-old shoe. So, just taking accountability what's going on. I still rock them every blue moon, but you don't rock them every day. All right, now these babies, man. First pair I had when they first retro was 2011. Definitely could tell you I went with my homeboy. I didn't have a car at the time, and I was in college. I got in a couple wrecks. So he took me out there to the mall, man. I bought the white cement 3s and these at the same time. They were both out at the same time. And we went to the mall first. I copped the 3s, and I said, hey, man, I need to go back. And I went and got these. So a lot of stuff I lost over the years and I sold too, for various reasons. But glad to get these back. These are in OG shape. This is the perfect shape with these. I cannot complain at all. Hardly no banana toe, and I can see the more that you wear them, see how that front, like it creases in, that type of thing. So when you look at the OGs and how it looks, because it doesn't have padding, and this is the thing y'all have to recognize. These Jordans don't have padding for basketball anymore. It's used for casual wear, so when people be like, man, the shape messed up, it don't look right, it look off. Yeah, because certain materials are not used anymore. So when you take out that padding, when you take out all the extra stuff they used when Mike was really playing basketball, it's going to deform a little bit. It's going to look off to the shape. But I can promise you, just like the 12s, if they had that foam padding on the inside, or even, certain padding on, with any Jordan, as far as he playing that, we just say 1 through 14, it'll look like the OG. It'll look damn near close. But, certain things are being left out, key things. So with that padding and everything, it's not going to feel the same. It's not the same cushion. It's not the same comfort. It still feel good, but it's just not the same. All right, so we got to stop complaining about that. All right? But everything's still good, though, man. Still looking good. Definitely would say these are probably in my top 3 as far as with that. So, only reason why I brung these out, hot commodity, in my opinion, because these are Brave Blues. I haven't seen nobody around my area with these. I haven't seen anybody. Nobody with these Brave Blues. See, I worn them a little bit. I ain't even clean them. Really just got them out of storage. I haven't seen anybody with these. But I can tell you the price of what GOAT is selling them for. I can tell you the price of what StockX is selling them for. It's not about the money with me, but at the same time, hey, man, my thing is sometimes you got to rock something people don't have. And this is a shoe most people don't have. Now, if y'all can tell me the OG colorway or what is missing, when I get a certain, status, I'll hook y'all up with something. But just tell me what OG colorway am I missing at the bottom in the comments if you know it. Most people like it. Some people don't. I think you really got to be, you ain't got to be a fashionistic type of person, but you got to know how to rock your shit. Because if you don't, then it ain't going to look right. It's going to look real goofy. So, hey, if you know how to rock it, then, it'll be for a pass, it'll be a go. But other than that, man, hey, just doing a quick overview, man. Quick overview. Just a quick one. Nothing too crazy. I'm going to pull out some 11s. I think the 11s is probably the most basic that I've seen as far as with colorways, because it really was 3 colorways. Got Space Jams first, if you want to include that. And then you got the Breads. Well, you got the Concords and then the Breads. That's all Mike wore throughout that season, except for the IE lows. Now, I do have the original IE lows that I'm going to share too. Columbias, didn't attack the Columbias, didn't get those. All right? Legend Blues, whatever you want to call it. I don't call it that. All right? But, hey, we changed the name of the channel because I feel like it's more substantial of me to show off my collection because I'm serious about this. I love it to death. And I've been doing this the past 20 years. I'm young. I'm 31, man. So, I take pride in this. I know a lot of people say, hey, man, you ain't watched Jordan like that. Yeah, I seen him in the Wizards time. I seen him when Kobe Iverson and McGrady was really going at him and going in. They was really getting the best of him a little bit. Not every time, but a little bit. But I've done my research. I've done my research with stuff. So, it's just like Wilt. It's just like any other old school basketball player that you wouldn't necessarily have to dig your research and look up. That's all it is. Doesn't mean it can't be your favorite player. So don't let anybody tell you, hey, don't do your research. Apparently they don't like to study. That's all that means to me. But in my opinion, Michael Jordan's going to always be the best basketball player ever, the best influential basketball player ever. LeBron is cool, but he's still behind Kobe. So there's nothing I can really say to that. We can dig a debate for that later on. But, all right, man, this your boy Jumpman Jenkins, man, MJ, man. Y'all go follow me on Instagram as well. We always got new content coming, but I'm going to do the 11 soon, man. But, hey, check y'all later. I'm out.